loves, welcome back to my channel. We're going to be starting off with the L'Oreal Infallible Total Coverage Foundation. I'm going to apply this all over my face and buff it out with my Morphe 148 brush. I'll have all the information specifically down below. So I'm just buffing all of this in, and then we'll move on to concealer. For concealer, we're using the Kat Von D Lock-It concealer, and I'm just applying this to all the points of my face that I want highlighted, and as a primer for my eyelids. I'm going to then buff that in with my Real Techniques beauty sponge. Moving on to our eyebrows, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer, and I'm just going to line them and just fill in any sparse areas. Then with my L'Oreal concealer stick, I'm actually going to be using a darker shade. I believe this is Warm Deep or Medium Deep, and I'm going to use this to contour my face and add some definition. Cream contour is all the rage right now, especially with Kim K coming out with hers, but I've had this one for years and it works so well, and it comes with a lot of product. No shade. Then I'm going to clean up right below my contour on my cheeks with my beauty blender and whatever was left with the concealer. And we're moving on to a liquid highlight, which is also L'Oreal. It's their Lumi highlight. I've spoken about this a million times, and I like pressing it into the skin with my Silisponge. And also it helps me not lose any of the product, since the Silisponge will not soak it up. That highlight though, girl. Hey. So moving on, girl, you don't even know. Look at this. All my pans are breaking. Thank you to Mia. I'm using the color Lucid. That's that peachy shade, and I'm just going to set underneath my eyes so I do not crease. And just some on the planet that's growing on my forehead to set the concealer that I put there. So the first shade that we're going to go in with from the Tarteist Pro palette is the shade Bold. Had to look that up really quick. I'm using Bold with just a fluffy brush. Next color is going to be Whimsy, and I'm just applying that to the outer corner and a little bit into the crease. Yes, the other guy got done real quick. I wanted to see how it would play out before continuing on both eyes. So I'm just working that Whimsy into the crease. On my brow bone, I'm using the colors Classic and Vintage. We're still on the Tarteist Pro palette. On the very outer corner, just to deepen it up, I'm using the color Edgy with a Real Techniques smudge brush, or just a fluffy brush. And I'm just keeping that in the outer corner. So the star of the show is this Trestique eyeshadow crayon, and I'm just leaving that directly on the lid. I'm just smudging it on. I'll have the exact color down below, and I'm using a Real Techniques smudge brush, and I'm just patting that into the skin. And then I would continue to layer on that crayon, that product, just until I got the color that I wanted and I was happy with how vibrant it looked. So I'm just going to keep packing it and then pressing it into the skin and making sure that I'm getting really close to the lash line, because I will not be adding any eyeliner. So just with a brush with no product, I was just buffing in the edges, make sure nothing harsh, and still going in with that color Whimsy. Now I love this color to go right on top of that Trestique eyeshadow. It's trendy and it works so well with this color. I mean, it looks so gorgeous. It reminded me of a mermaid's tail. That's how I can describe it. It's so gorgeous, especially topped together. So good, so good. And again, we're deepening up that corner with Edgy, just to give it some depth. And you're gonna want to wing it out a bit. And then you're just gonna work from now just the blending, making sure everything's nice and blended, there's no sharp edges, everything's come together seamlessly, and I'm making sure that I'm not losing that whimsy shade. That whimsy shade is my go-to. And again, another brush, I believe this is a MAC 224. I'm literally using mostly blending brushes. It has no product, I'm just blending. When in doubt, blend it out, girlfriend. Go on, girl. Go ahead. Then to clean up the corners, since again we're not using any eyeliner, I'm just taking a very pointed brush from e.l.f. It's a pointed foundation brush with that Kat Von D shade, again the Lucid, just to clean it up. I don't know what I'm singing, but it's got me going. Inner corner again is the vintage and classic colors, just to brighten up the inner corner. Now for the lower lid, we're gonna do the same steps again. The first one is going to be bold, then we're going to apply our Trestique eyeshadow pencil and then smudge it out. Then over that, we will go back in with our shadow brush, hello, with Edgy, just to deepen up that color. So these are the eyes completed. Look at all those brushes I used. And then I went in with some individual lashes. These are no name, no brand. I just put on quite a few, and then I'm using my Tarte Camera Light lashes. And I'm just using that mascara for the top lashes. I'm cleaning out if there's any fallout. Cleaning up if there's any fallout. As we're going, I'm just like losing my words. And then making sure that I didn't lose any of our shadow on the lower lid. Alright, well it's nice, girl. Come on. And now we're doing our bottom lashes, just so we didn't smudge anything when we were cleaning up. Alright, let's go in with a little bit of powder contour from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I'm just going in with the darkest shade since the other two are non-existent. And I'm just going to apply that everywhere where we contoured with our stick. Don't forget to snatch that nose. And then with blush, Wet n Wild, Heather Silk, I'm applying it with an e.l.f. blush brush from their clear collection. And we're applying some color to these cheeks. Guys, what do you think about this wig? What do you think? My little turban going on there. I swear that it's crazy how an eye look can change when you apply a wig. For my brows, I'm applying the Essence Give Me Brow. I think that's the Benefit one. Give Me Brow, something like that. And I applied it after just in case I got any shadow in my brows. I would clean it up with this brow gel. It's tinted as well. So, and I'm cleaning up my contour once again with a little bit of the pink and yellow shade from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. And we're gonna blend that all in with a stippling brush. We're gonna curl our lashes. Ladies, I need lash curlers. Let me know what you recommend. This one just is not doing it for me. Can you believe that turban is leggings? I know, it's crazy. Oh, don't forget that glow. We're using our Anastasia Beverly Hills with Nicole Glow palette. Yes. And I'm using the Glow Getter, the whitest shade. And then, yep, another broken one. And the middle shade on the lower column. I'll leave all the specifics down below. But yes, highlight. I'm living for this wig right now. And it's this wig, if you would see the lace front, oh, it's terrible. I jacked it up so bad. But this is a cool way of, you know, still being able to rock your wig and hiding your front, your frontal. So this is a lip liner from NYC City Cosmetics. And then I'm going on top with a Be a Bombshell lip gloss in Secret. And then over that, I thought it was like too nude. Like, where are my lips? Like, they disappeared on my face. So I used a NARS pencil. NARS pencil. I don't know, you guys. I'll leave the color down below. Not sure off the top of my head. It's the only one I have, and I really, really like it. So it's changed up the color a little bit more. It's still nudie, but at least it does not get lost in my face. And last but not least, I'm in love with the Wet n Wild setting spray. Spray. And then that's it, ladies. We are all done. I'm flipping this hair like it's 26 inches. I really hope that you like this tutorial. I fell in love with the way it came out. I love this combination with dark hair as opposed to my white hair. But guys, comment, like, subscribe, let me know what you think. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.